Hey, Nation, Harry Brailsford here as we endeavor to go around the horn and talk with our contributors who are out there doing it all day in different ways. And so we're back with Lisa Hendrickson out of the Minneapolis St. Paul area. What do they call it? Not the Tri-Cities. Do they have another nickname for that region, Lisa?
I think they kind of call it the River Valley. I'm down in the Mississippi River, like lower basin by Minnesota and Wisconsin. Gorgeous
Okay.
area. I don't know what they actually call it. They call it a lot of things here, but it's
Twin
just
Cities. I've heard it called the Twin Cities before.
well, the Twin Cities is up Minneapolis, St. Paul. Locals call it the cities. It's always the cities. Yep.
Oh, okay. And you're a little bit outside of that.
I'm 2 hours south. Yep.
Oh, okay. Forgive me. I didn't realize that. Folks, for those that don't know, Lisa Hendrickson, longtime player in the industry with CallThatGirl. So you can find that on Facebook and other channels, YouTube. So Lisa, it's back to school season. It's the fall. We kind of teased people over the summer that you moved back to the region to start an MBA program. So we want to check in with you. What's going on?
Well, so when we spoke last, I had spent about 8 months prepping for grad school.
Yeah.
And I think my timing at this point was really bad. There was a lot of failure points I had. So the reason why I'm telling folks that this didn't work out for me is for learning opportunities.
Yeah.
I thought grad school is what I wanted to do. It was fine up until I happened to start during Labor Day weekend, which is a horrible weekend because nobody was working. They have an online page where you have to go to participate. The page was not really correctly formatted. So let's put it this way. I didn't have my books yet because there was a glitch in that system. Nothing was open. Tuesday came. I found out that I had 5 assignments due by Wednesday and 4 by Sunday. And I was like, what? I was not prepared for this. Mentally, I just was like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
There's more to the story, of course, but frankly, I reviewed all the syllabuses for the rest of the weeks compared to that, and I was like, I can't do 9 assignments a week with my workload I have with my job, okay?
Yeah.
And being self-employed, some days I have 12-hour work days, and I'm exhausted at 7. I just want to shower and go lay on the couch.
Yeah, amen.
I'm not going to lie. I just sometimes I'm lazy because my mind is done. So I took a few days and then I just dropped the class. I didn't drop out of grad school though, okay?
Okay.
I had to take a couple months to think about it, but then when I give myself a couple days, I was like, maybe grad school's not what I need for my career. Maybe I should look at other options like taking the PMP.
Yeah.
I have a ton of project management experience with my own business and corporate jobs. I was like, maybe I should just try to get that certification and add that to my resume. And maybe in a year, I can start looking for larger projects to contract with.
Yeah.
Because right now, I'm at an expert level with one thing I do, right?
Right.
If I expanded that out a little bit into Office 365 migration management and projects, I was like, maybe training would be big for me too.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to train. I was like, maybe I can land a couple like 2-month gigs and still do the CallThatGirl on the side with some of my clients and slow down the marketing for that. I also thought of ITIL because I'm already 6 Sigma certified. So I was like, maybe ITIL. I mean, I got to take a little time.
What is ITIL for those of us that don't know?
Well, ITIL is kind of like what it's called Scrum, which is kind of like ISO 9000. It's all certified for industries. They're all different. But, one of my friends works for the state of Minnesota, and he was like, Lisa, you should look into all those certs that are going to be helpful for your career because I already have the tech knowledge. I already have knowledge. So, so I took a week off, and that was fine. And then I decided just to, I created a little 9-month schedule for myself. So put school on the back burner. I'm working on another ebook in the meanwhile. And the funny thing is, Harry, is that the ebook, I'd almost finished it before school started, and I was going to take a break. And I was going to work on it on the side, but I don't think I would have had time, frankly. So the ebook is in progress. That should be out by Black Friday. Then let's see. I'm also offering, interestingly enough, a new service for the business called MSP Lite. You ever heard of that before?
No. What's the what's the story?
It's a spin-off MSP. It's called a mini support plan.
Okay.
And that's not a managed service plan. I don't manage anything. So for those that are break fix technicians, yeah, you want to have a monthly reoccurring somehow, right?
Yeah.
But it's hard when you don't manage systems. I don't have anything to manage. All my clients are the Wild West with like their random computers they buy at Best Buy and all their own products. So
very common.
Yeah, that's all my clients actually. They're Wild Westers. So next week I'm gonna be launching my new onboarding, my new upsells, and the program is $45 a month. And there's a whole list of things I offer. I give basically people get a 15-minute session a month for me to remote in.
Yep.
Which a lot of the MSP folks I'm talking to are like, Lisa, that's not enough. You need to give more time. I go, no. After I've worked with someone for 2 hours in their Outlook, if they have more than 15 minutes, they've got other problems. And then the billing goes into an hourly rate.
Yeah.
So I'm just testing the waters out there right now, but I should be launching that next week. And I have a full plan for that. Plus I'm pushing Windows updates and backup like crazy because I'm seeing those updates and the backup just not being good. So those are good sales. So I'm on track right now for a good month. So
well,
that way.
Yeah, no, good for you. A couple of thoughts. One is it's an ongoing conversation that I'm just going to leave hanging out there, and I want to revisit it next month with you. I'm going to make a note. But it's the notion of the advanced education in the college system, so a master's degree versus the certifications. It's a big topic, and I see it both ways. I really do, that there's real value in some of these industry certs that are right here, right now. And so we'll leave that one hanging out there. And then the other thing I was going to offer is here at SMB Nation in particular, we have tracked and participated in Small Business Saturday right after Black Friday. We've done that for several years. And if you want to think about maybe making the launch date of your ebook Small Business Saturday, we're happy to help socialize that as part of our messaging. Because, you know, quite frankly, the way you're describing some of the clients for your MSP Lite service, I'm sure some of those, they would fit the Small Business Saturday thinking, you know what I mean? And again, just I'm your friend, I'm just making a suggestion, but congratulations on, you know, making decisions and getting a book out. And well, Lisa, I'll tell you what, we'll, oh, and I see you left the color blue in the background.
It's still there. Well, I have one other thing to mention, which is kind of nice. So I had to keep my notes short here. I'm actually featured in the October version of Family Circle magazine. I was interviewed, not featured like cover, but I'm in one of the stories about email inbox management. So I just thought if folks are out and want to pick up the magazine and peek at it, I've got a little spot in there, I guess. That was kind of nice. I was interviewed last January for that.
Yeah, kick over the link, and we'll be sure to kick that out as well. And no, that's cool. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. And well, I'll tell you what, Lisa.
The real magazine, Harry. You got to pick it up.
Oh, it's a paper magazine. All right, I'm on my way to the corner drugstore if they still have those too.
I'm shooting it out to my social media in a couple weeks because it's in October, but it's out already. Okay. So you know, honestly, I forgot about it. I've been so cracked up with this school stuff. Let me tell you, it was a week of a lot of mind playing that week.
Amen. And rightfully so. These are big decisions, right?
Yeah,
that you're making, and a big commitment. So I'll tell you what, I am making a note right here. The typing you here is to have us talk about formal versus certificates.
It's kind of like Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe loves industry, you know.
Yep. We'll pick it up next month. Thanks as always, Lisa. I appreciate you being part of our community.
Well, I got to talk to you after this about some other stuff anyway, so cool.
All right.
Thanks, Harry. See everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye, folks.